I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Pass to Furphy. Here's Nesmith. And Indiana, another three.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Butler. Lets it fly from 18. Yes, that goes in. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. In third, the Warriors.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Nembhard against Curry. Pass to Furphy. All alone. And Moody pulls it down.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trying.
That bucket in no time at all. He's got 8.
And that's an encouraging sign from Butler. He's a capable three-point shooter. He's just very selective.
Here's Furphy. Indiana again missing. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Jackson finds Walker. Here's Nembhard. And he jams it with authority.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Nembhard with it. Outguarded by Hield. Down low. Here's Walker. Banked in off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
But Jemski's shot is good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And McConnell gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hield way outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. And Nembhard has it in the corner. He takes it in. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's hope.
Pass to Potter. McConnell scanning the floor. No good from 11 feet. Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. It's 2-on-1. Here's Nembhard. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
The shot, no good. What a performance for Andrew Nembhard. He's been slaying for the Indiana Pacers. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We come back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Podziemski out there with Moses Moody. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down.
To the paint, here's Bradley, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now, here's McConnell. He's defended by Podziemski. And a wide open look for Siakam. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Moody's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Pacers leading by 3. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Siakam outside. Back to McConnell. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. And the Pacers lead by 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the wing, Green. That 3 off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
For 3, Siakam buries it from three-point range. Siakam's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And it's Shepard missing. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is why you got to be all over Butler defensively. When you lay off him for a second, he can scorch you with that pull-up J.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Buckingham is out there now for the Warriors. Winning post is checked in for Horford. Heald comes in for Draymond Green. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Moses Moody. Here's Nembhard. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Curry against Nembhard. Curry gets the bucket.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
1:30 left in the first half. Bounce past Nembhard and finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Here's Walker. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Nembhard finds Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Off target from outside. Warriors trail by 12. Fires from way outside. Second shot opportunity. Hield, can't hit. Here's Furphy, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Pacers out in front. Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, things were going Indiana's way from the beginning. They had the pieces in place for a nice stretch to open it up and went on. And that'll about do it as we get.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They've got Siakam. Neesmith is out there with Nembhard. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 13. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And he gets it to go. Huff's got 6.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
That one good for 2.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Nembhard. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Siakam. With the drive, Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, we're very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Siakam. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Indiana leading by 14. And the wide-open shot from McConnell. And the 3 off target.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered. Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Here's McConnell. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Warriors trail by 14. Here's Moody. Outside for Curry. Takes a three. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
From deep three-point land, the shot comes out. Pacers leading by 13. Here's Nesmith, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal foul. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Hield comes in for Moses Moody, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Curry. Going inside, and finished off by Shepherd.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And again, no good by Golden State.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Here's Richard. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
From the arc, Potter misses.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, thanks a lot. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that update. The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Pass to Potter. Now here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft. Soft interior D.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Pacers leading by 21. Nembhard for three. Can't get it in. He's only missed 2 of his 11 attempts. Kuminga with it. He has yet to score. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Out to the wing. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Walker.
The motor of Walker, keeping the possession alive, fighting for those points. And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And he makes that one.
Andrew Nembhard.
Nembhard's got 20.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
With 1 on the clock, a shot missing. And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Horford is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Quentin Post. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Spencer in at the point guard position.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Pass to Shepard. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now Bradley. Now Shepard. On the wing, Walker. Inside. And he banks in the lane.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Here's McConnell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And Post gets it to go.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Pass to Huff. Lots of room. And Curry pulls it down.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's McConnell. He gets that one.
TJ
McConnell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Butler gets it to go.
Steph does as good a job as any player as using himself for a decoy and finding the teammate.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And a deep three from from way back.
Did you see where he shot that from?
Yeah.
Timeout charge to the Pacers.
And the Pacers call time here. Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. It's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Indiana leading by 16. To the paint. Here's Siakam. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Siakam against Green. Siakam left side. Over Moody. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Back to Nembhard. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Nembhard's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Pass to Huff. Siakam against Green. Shots good by Siakam.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. Launches it. And they'll get another chance. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Green, no luck. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Furphy to the inside. And Siakam throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Nembhard with it. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled